Welcome to the Blue Scissors Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blurs and Nerds Podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. If you are watching us on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments and tell your friends about us. And if you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever podcast app you're using, make sure to subscribe to us there as well and download our episodes because it helps our stats out a lot. What have you guys been up to? How have you guys been?
Been all right. Pretty tired.
Pretty tired. I am also pretty tired. Yes. Have you guys been doing any nerdy things this week? There's a lot of
I'll take it away. I don't think I have a lot of stuff. Still on Power World and Tales of Kinzara.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
I'm near the end of the third act and still having a lot of fun with the game. I feel like the game needs like a survivor mode where you could just like battle hordes of enemies because I mean with all the abilities I have right now, like the combat is pretty you can get pretty creative with how you fight and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. Like, you know, you can juggle enemies, you can like do combos, smash them up into the sky and smash them back down, like Dragon Ball Z style. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. I forgot to mention last week that I finished Creatures Commandos.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah.
I am very behind. I have not touched that show in a while. But did it end well? Because it was good.
It ended great. It ended awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I need to catch back up on it.
I'm looking forward to the new James Gunn universe if he keeps like the quality up like this. So
yeah,
it was good.
There's just so much stuff to watch. There's not enough time to watch everything that's out right now.
And I watched a YouTube video of like some 2024 anime that I might have missed, chose one and watched the whole thing.
What anime?
Dead Demons. Day Destruction.
What an awful name. What? Okay. Was it good? Because from that name, I wouldn't have thought so.
It was pretty good. So like it has some alien stuff in it. I guess you can like the first anime that comes to mind is Dandadan. It has some weird romance stuff in it that, you know, we'll see when y'all watch it. Which one is weirder? We can compare.
Is this on Crunchyroll?
It is on. I watched it on Crunchyroll.
What's it called? Demon.
Dead Demons. Day Destruction.
Oh wow, that popped up right away. Actually.
Yeah. So it was 17 episodes. It was pretty good. Like it was. I mean, I kind of want to go back and watch it over because the way it ends, like, you know, when you find out what's really going on, it's like, okay, I don't know. I feel like some of the reveals took a little bit too long. So now I have to like really think back to the earlier episodes to be like, oh, okay, that's why everything was like that. But it was good. It was a good watch. I highly recommend it.
What's with these absurd titles? Like, why do they do this? Is what I want to
read. Check it out.
Every word in the title. I mean, yeah, every word in this title starts with DE. It's mad funny.
But like that's a mouthful to say. What is the shortened abbreviation that people are using?
And that's also why I think of Dandadan. You know what I mean? Because Dandadan's title is a bunch of DAs, and now you got a bunch of DEs, and they're like similar.
Way more though.
Material.
Yeah. Okay, so, I'll add this one to my watch list.
Yeah. That's it for my nerdy.
You still haven't watched Sakamoto Days?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, you went and watched this weird anime without watching Sakamoto Days?
Mm-hmm.
Jaja.
Yes, I did.
Shame on you. Literally shame. You binged a whole anime and didn't watch the 2 episodes of Sakamoto Days that are out right now.
Right. And I saw something that said if you have a VPN, like the Netflix Sakamoto Days is a week behind, and if you're on VPN, you get like
that's why James was able to watch the 2nd episode. So you've seen the 3rd episode then, James, or no?
Oh no, I didn't even check because I was like, oh, I've seen the first 2.
Okay, good. But Jaja, you gotta watch it because that's supposed to be our weekly talk about show.
I was planning on watching it, but then I was like, I have to finish this. I'm so close to ending. I was gonna do Sakamoto Days and Daima, but you know, I'll give it on.
Okay. I feel like Sakamoto Days is more important at this point. That's the hype anime that everyone's watching. You got to watch that for
Mhm.
next week so we can talk about it week to week. Nothing really happened in the second episode anyway. I mean, stuff did happen, but nothing
A
crazy.
lot of stuff happened in the second
A
episode.
lot of stuff did happen. You're right. Uh, you're right. Sorry. But we can wait to talk about it. We'll give spoiler-free reviews.
And I'll wait for the dub to watch episode 3.
Is the dub out or
Yeah.
no? It is?
So the
Okay.
dub is on episode 2 now.
Okay, cool. Okay. And that's it. Nothing else for you, Jaja?
That's it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go next because I also had a subpar week this week. I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't play any Elden Ring this week, which made me very sad. But
Oh man.
I know and I have family in town this weekend, so this weekend is like a no for gaming. But they're leaving today, so I can play some Elden Ring tomorrow.
May as
Uh,
well finish it tomorrow.
I may as well. No, I feel like that's gonna take a long time. I'll try to but I'm getting pretty close to the end, so I'll be done with it soon. Maybe in the next month or so, maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some gaming in tomorrow. But I've been keeping up with all of my weekly stuff. So I watched Sakamoto Days, uh episode 2. I watched My Happy Marriage, episode 2 of the new season. I actually last week I said I was rewatching the first season, but I finished that in like a day and a half because it's so good. So then now I'm caught up with season 2 as it's airing. Um I watched episode 2 of Honey Lemon Soda, which is another one that's out right now, which is pretty good. And I actually forgot to watch Apothecary Diaries. So I did not watch episode 2 of that yet.
Dang.
Um, did you watch episode 2 of that? Okay, wait, don't tell me. I'll find
Nah, yeah.
out. Okay. Okay. Um, what else? What else? What else? I started reading one of the mangas I got from the manga subscription service, the romance slice of life one. I have no opinions about it yet. I didn't get very far. But it seems decent. Um, what else did I do? I think that's it. Oh, and I started reading Project
Reservation?
Preservation. Yes, I started reading that. Um,
Right.
yeah. So oh, it's I didn't get very far. Um, the book is pretty the book is big, so I feel like it takes a long time. Like I'm not used to reading. I don't know how to describe the book. It's like a long book, so I feel like there's a lot of words on the page. So I feel like it takes me forever to get through one page. So I feel like I'm reading it very slowly because it's not on my Kindle. But I'm getting through it, and it's pretty heavy, so it's hard for me on the train when I don't have a seat to read it because it's like trying to hold it in my hands. But it's good.
Mhm.
Uh, won't give too much spoiler stuff away about that, but I'm not as far as Jaja, so I'm not even gonna engage you in conversation before you spoil something for me. Um, um, I think that is it. That is all my nerdy things for this week. James, what have you been up to?
I too have had a light nerdy week.
Dang,
I
we're
did some stuff
failing
though.
this week,
Yeah.
guys.
Just a busy week.
Yeah.
Um, well, I watched Solo Leveling, of course.
Hmm.
Sakamoto Days I had already seen, so I didn't watch it because I was like, I'll let it catch up.
Okay.
Um, but I want to watch it dubbed anyways. So maybe I think this week the third episode should come out, and then I'll be able to just watch it from there.
Okay.
Um, Dragon Ball Daima, still keeping up with that.
Is that also
Um,
what episode is that? What episode are we on of that show right now?
14.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be 20 something.
Yeah. Oh,
So
so we still got a
yeah,
ways to go.
still some stuff to go.
Yeah.
Still reading Dr. Stone manga, physical. That's cooking. And I watched Dr. Stone too
Nice.
on so I'm still behind in the manga, but the anime is further ahead. So I'm sure by the end of the season I'll probably be caught up. But I've been reading a lot of stuff though. And I started playing Horizon, the DLC. So
Nice. Oh my God, you finally got off of Rivals.
yeah. Well, I still been playing Rivals, but I
Okay, well,
hopped
you
on
finally
Horizon.
made
Yeah.
time for something else. It's
Yeah.
great.
So the DLC, incredible. Oh, I like Horizon a lot. So I think it's called Frozen Wilds.
Yes. Because there's
Um,
two DLCs out, right?
well,
Because
there's one
Forbidden
for the first one and then one for the
one for
next
the
one.
second. Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so that one is called like Burning Sands or Burning Shores, something along those lines. But I was looking at my backlog of what I was going to play next. So I'm playing God of War next, but I'm gonna play the 2018 one first because I forgot what happens. So I'll play through that and then I'll play Ragnarok. But I have Ragnarok, so I was like, why don't I have Horizon? So maybe it was just never free on PlayStation Store. or
Mm.
maybe I didn't download it when it was free. But I actually do have Ragnarok, and I think I have the DLC for that one too. Well, the DLC was free. It was like a roguelike thing. So yeah, once I do get to Ragnarok, which will be in essentially 2 games from now, then I already have it. So
Nice.
but yeah, I'm gonna blaze through the rest of Horizon. I'll probably finish that today, honestly, because I have like 2 missions left. And then uh God of War, I don't know how long that's gonna take me. And then I'm on Ragnarok. So continuing with some real deal gaming.
It might not take that long since you like to skip over all the side stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going for no 100%. I just want to get the story. Uh I got a new Spider-Man comic too. So comes
Nice.
out I want to say like once a month.
Nice.
So this Spider Miles and T'Challa, he's fighting the Black Panther right now. So that's it's some interesting. They're still in Wakanda. Some interesting stuff going on. Um, I don't want to spoil it in case anybody wants to read it. But yeah, Miles and the Black Panther are fighting each other. Well, I haven't
Mm,
read it yet, but where I left off, they were about to fight. So it looks like in this one they actually are actively
interesting.
fighting now. So
Do
and
you
it's not really any way around them fighting. So
do you go to the comic store once a week?
now I go usually when I have one to pick up,
Mm,
or if I'm looking for something specific.
yeah. I
So
feel like every week though you have a new one. So I feel like you must go once a week. I wish I had a comic store that was close enough to me that I could go to a lot.
yeah. Well, yeah, I think it comes out either once a month or twice a month, something like that. So it does seem
Oh,
like I'm
okay.
there pretty
So
often.
maybe it's
Yeah.
not every week. It seems like it though. But the point of me asking that is because I wish I had a comic store close enough to me that I could go to often.
Yeah. Comic store, it's been jumping lately. I think Marvel Rivals has gotten people interested in comics because they're always
Yeah,
in the DC section. I mean, in the Marvel section, looking
nice.
for just random stuff.
Well, that's good.
So yeah. So we don't got to worry about my comic store closing. At least I don't think so anytime soon because people are in there buying stuff
That's
actively.
good. That's good. We
And
should
random stuff
be
like Bionicles. So
wait,
people's
Bionicles are still a thing? What?
well, it's the older ones, but they're in there buying those
But
too.
people
So
buy them still?
yeah, they probably have some
Wow.
high resale value, I'm sure.
You think?
Most likely, that's
Did
probably
I
what's going on.
did I ever own a Bionicle? I feel like I did at some
I
point.
know for sure I did. I like the green one.
But yeah,
And then
because
my last 2 nerdy things. Well, actually, no, these are nerdy things. I read a new book this week, so I started and finished a new book. It's called My
wow.
Sister, the Serial Killer.
Oh my
So
God.
updated.
What?
Yep. It's about exactly what the title suggests. So it's this girl she's Nigerian and her sister happens to be a serial killer. So it's kind of it's like a thriller.
Nice.
So like the whole time I was like, all right, are they gonna catch her? And
That sounds very
yeah,
interesting.
I don't want to spoil that in case anybody. It's pretty short though, pretty short.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't like super long, but and then when I woke up this morning, my next book that I'm gonna check out, I saw on Libby is available. So I'm reading next Invisible Man.
When are you reading Project Preservation?
I was gonna read it this week,
And then what happened?
but then I read My Sister's Serial Killer, and then Invisible Man became available, and I
Okay.
also just didn't have time. So I brought it. I had a track meet. I brought it on the bus, but our bus time was 4:30, and the sun wasn't out yet, so I wouldn't have even been able to see. And then when we left the track meet, it was like 6:30, so the sun was down, so I would not have been able to see. So I brought my book, but I couldn't read it because
Gotta get a headlight,
it
James.
was
Get a book light.
I got to get one of those.
Yes.
But I mean I have it at the ready. So I mean I'll probably restart it this week. But Invisible Man, and since I had to wait, I put a hold on it, and the hold said it was going to be like 2-3 weeks, but it became available. I put it on my list on the 13th. It's the 19th now, and it's already available. So,
Mm.
but this is what like on Libby, you got to pretty much read it
Yeah,
when
when you get
yeah,
it, yeah.
or you got
But
to wait in line again. So,
yeah, I'll recall though from the last episode, Jaja, if you remember, that James said he was gonna read Project Preservation next.
oh man,
He did.
He did
don't
say
hold
that.
it against me. I tried. I tried.
We gotta read it soon though. We gotta read it
Yeah.
soon so that we
No,
can
I'm gonna
talk
pick it
around
up this
here.
week actually because I'm about to
Okay.
beat Horizon DLC. Invisible
Okay.
Man, I have. How long is the checkout period? It's like 2 weeks, right?
For what? For Libby?
Yeah.
I've actually never used Libby, so I don't know.
You never used it? Oh, okay,
Mm.
yeah. So, I have it borrowed until February 9th. So I have until February 9th to finish reading that.
I should get on that though, because I just buy the books like
Oh
on
yeah,
my
you're
Kindle
blowing money.
on my
You're
Kindle,
blowing money.
and I just like. But I don't think I've ever bought a book that I actually that's not true. I have bought a book that I haven't liked before, so maybe I should start using Libby. I should.
Yeah, for the free ski, if you have a library card.
I
So
do have a library card.
yeah, but the
Yes.
only thing is you gotta wait. So it's not
Yeah.
like, oh, I see this book, I like it, I'm gonna get it now. But sometimes there's a wait, sometimes there's not. So for
Yeah.
Invisible Man, I was like, all right, I'm sure I can get to this in 3 weeks when says it's gonna become available. But
But
it became
Libby's a
available much sooner.
so you're reading are you reading digital books? Do you read them on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Cool.
They have digital books and they also have audiobooks too.
Okay.
But there you have to like place a hold and check out even audiobooks. So
Mm.
because there's licenses, so there's like a certain copy of licenses that they can
Yeah. I've
dish out.
always
So
wondered how that works because they're like, oh, we don't have any more in stock. And I'm like,
yeah,
how? It's a
I was
digital.
thinking that too. Like,
It's
bro,
a
just copy paste it onto my app. But
copy.
yeah, apparently there's licenses and they can only issue a certain amount. But so that's why. But
Yeah.
because there's a window in which you can rent these things, sort of like physical books, then I was like, dang, I guess I got to read this sooner than I planned.
Yeah.
So my 2 of 12, I've already read 2 of 12 books.
Nice. Oh, I forgot to mention this on my nerdy things last week, is I started reading this very, very, very popular Harry Potter fan fiction that people talk about like it's the best thing that they've ever read. I had to stop because I'm gonna start it over because I stopped to start reading Preservation, but it's really good. It's about Hermione. It's called Manacled. Uh, it's like inspiration. So the author that wrote it, she took inspiration obviously from Harry Potter because it's a Harry Potter fanfic, and also from Handmaid's Tale. So it's like canon. It like takes place after the fifth movie, which is that Order of the Phoenix? Anyway, everyone's dead basically. Harry Potter's dead. Ron is dead. A lot of the main characters are dead. Hermione was like captured, um, and like Voldemort is doing like this like he's like leading this massive like repopulation effort of like magical beings. So like they captured like a lot of the it's I don't want to like give away the plot, but it's like it's really good. And like the author, they're actually gonna publish it. So like it's not available. Like so like if you wanted to go download it now, you can't unless like somebody already has it downloaded and then they give it to you because she had to take it off because they're gonna publish it. So she's rewriting it basically because she obviously can't use any of the Harry Potter like, properties and an
Ah,
actual published book. So, but yeah, it's really good. So if anyone's interested in reading that, I know we all love Harry Potter now. Let me know because I have it downloaded and I can send it to you. I can send you the PDF.
oh
Um,
yeah, I'll have to help you guys with Harry Potter trivia at MegaCon again.
oh God. Okay. Yes, James, you were such a big help last time. Loved that. It was great. Um, all right, let's get into some. Oh wait, do you have anything else, James?
No, that was all.
Okay, let's get into some nerdy news. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has announced its first DLC pack. Are you guys wait, no, you guys weren't playing this game, or were you?
No, never bought
Not
it.
yet. I
Okay.
plan on getting it, but not yet.
Okay.
Wait till the price drops.
The hype is gonna be dead.
Hype
Um,
is already dead.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Maybe it'll get renewed though with the announcement of the DLC. Um, but the DLC has 11 new characters featured, which will arrive all at once. Which are like different variations of Gohan. Um, a couple
Yep.
variations of Piccolo and a couple variations of Gamma and Cellmax. So
Basically, the characters from the newest movie.
Sparking Zero.
yeah,
Yeah, so this actually did not go over well. So they announced 11 characters, but out of the 11, 8 are Gohan and Piccolo,
the yeah, this
like
is I
just
was
different forms. So people are
yeah
like, how is this 11 characters? Even
yeah
the people that already play it, they were hoping for, really new characters. But yeah, if you get
yeah
8
one
different versions of 2 different characters in an 11 pack drop for 35.
yeah
Well, I mean, the season pass is $35, so who knows
I
what else is coming with this season.
yeah I was wondering that too because when I was reading through this, I'm like, it's all Gohan. There's four variations of Gohan and four variations of Piccolo, two variations of Gamma, and then some. Yeah, I would feel angry about that
I
too.
mean, I feel like they should have just called this the Dragon Ball superhero movie pack. Like that's what this is. They're all from that movie. I mean, it's a themed that DLC. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
I
no, that's
get.
what it's called. It's called Hero of Justice.
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, but still, it's like, where's the quality in that? I don't know. I would be angry. But you also don't have to buy it. So, but this will probably also
You
contribute to
also,
the hype dying because if they could have had a more engaging first DLC drop to bring
I
people back
mean,
in.
yeah, I mean, there's like isn't there like 100 characters in the game already in the
Oh, I
base
don't know.
game? It's like
Oh,
a stupid
so
amount
like,
of
Starting to
what
get
characters
more
that
can
you
they
have
add?
already.
Is what you're
It's
saying?
like,
Yeah,
like people, come on.
yeah, that's true. Okay, well, but still though, they're paying money for it, so I would. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a Sparking Zero at its core thing that's gonna make this implode on itself because they count forms as different characters. So like Goku and Super Saiyan Goku
Mm,
is two different characters.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. That's interesting.
Like
So
it was a
that
strange
makes me
design
think.
choice from the jump.
So like if you're playing the game and you pick Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the other person picks Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the power difference you can tell in the fight, right? They don't like
Yeah.
even it out or balance it out. It's just Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Super Saiyan 2 for the whole fight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can level up, but there's a in-game like it's I don't know how to describe it. It's like a point system essentially. So when you initially pick your three characters, you have a certain amount of points that you can spend on your characters. So picking a Super Saiyan 4 character is more expensive than picking a Super Saiyan 2 character. But you can level
Got
up during the fight. So if you pick like a base form of a character, you have to do whatever in-game stuff you have to do to be able to level up to Super Saiyan 4 finally.
Oh, so you can transform in the fight and
Yeah. Yeah, they do have
okay.
in-game transformations, but yeah, it's
I gotta check this
takes
out.
a while. But it's like you have to do it during the fight. So I mean, you're already fighting Super Saiyan 4 Goku at Super Saiyan 2. Like you're at a disadvantage trying to transform.
Hmm.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so that's that. None of us play it here, so nothing to follow up on there unless you guys finally start playing it. I don't know, which it doesn't sound like you will.
Got Marvel Rivals on the brain. Who actually
Um,
just announced that they're going to do a print of their physical comic.
oh nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Um, some big news that we were all waiting for, I guess. Um, the official reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2. We got that a couple days ago. So while we have been talking about for months rumors about what the Switch would look like and the specs and how it may never come out at all and it was all a lie, we finally have an official reveal trailer from Nintendo. Um, so first glance of this, guys, what did you think? Were you impressed or were you like meh? Because I was kind of like meh, but I want to know what you guys thought.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I think the Switch 2 name is appropriate because it looks exactly like the Switch.
Yes.
I don't really see too many differences. I'd have to look under the hood to find the differences really. But
Yeah.
the controllers they're going to be magnetized
Yeah.
and
Um,
slightly different. So
I mean, that's kind of cool because like the the way that you take off the controllers now were is kind of a little bit janky. So like if you could just snap it on, like that's a more convenient. That's definitely more convenient than the first one. And then obviously it's bigger than the first one, but like we don't have the official specs of like how big it is. But it obviously is. Uh, and then like I think it's gonna have two USB-C ports instead of the one that it has. So that's another upgrade physically. But like other than that, there's not it. Other than that, it looks very similar. Oh, it has a kickstand on the back. The first Switch didn't have a kickstand on the back, right? No.
no, it
Uh,
does.
it does. Oh,
It's a
see,
bigger
I
kickstand.
have not touched my Switch in a long time, guys.
Yeah,
I didn't remember that.
it's like a kick tab. Like the one that's on it now, the current Switch is like just a
Yeah.
slight little tab. But
Okay.
the new one is like a full
Oh, yes, yes, the little
different
tab.
shape.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
so but this is like a full kickstand. Okay. I see.
That you can
And
adjust the level, the viewing angle with. So
yes.
that is an upgrade though. You can adjust which viewing angle you look at it when you do play it on
Yeah.
undocked.
That is pretty cool. And to Jaja, you mentioned last week that the controllers would be able to be used as a mouse, which it alluded to here in this video as well.
mhm.
So that's something different too. Um, but yeah, like what were your thoughts about it, Jaja?
Nothing crazy. It looks exactly how I would expect it to look. I didn't think they would deviate much from the Switch One
Yeah.
design. It'd just be a little bit bigger screen and better quality stuff. And we just got to see the specs to see how powerful
Yeah.
it is. That's what I'm interested in. Like, how does it compare to the Steam Deck and the ROG and all these other ones that's out there? Because
Yeah.
now you have competition. So I want to
Yeah.
see the specs.
For sure. And I feel like, yeah, so we don't know anything about the specs yet. There's a Nintendo Direct that's supposed to be happening on April 2nd. So that is where people are expecting to learn more about the Switch and like have an actual release date. There's no actual release date for it. We just know that it's coming out at some point this year. We don't have a price point for it yet. Analysts are expecting that it's going to cost around $400, um, which I think is like, I think when the original Switch came out was 350, so it's a little bit more expensive. I think was it 350? Whatever. The OLED is 350 now. So It's a little bit more expensive than that. Um, and they're also expecting that it's not going to be before June, the release date. So we'll see what Nintendo says when they actually do the Nintendo Direct to see. But I wonder how it's going to do on sales. Like I wonder like how many people are dying to upgrade from their original Switch or their OLED if they have a Switch OLED to a Switch 2. Um, so that's going to be like because of all the handhelds that are out now, is there really a huge demand for the Switch 2? I think so because like there's a very niche market of of people that play Nintendo games. So I think it'll sell a little bit. But like I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it comes down to catalog. Like if the people that are in the market for handhelds want Nintendo games, this
Yeah.
is it's pretty much their only route, unless they go through ROMing things and stuff like that.
Unless they go through an illegal route, which we don't promote here on the podcast.
I think they should prepare a little bit for the future because stuff is changing.
But what do you mean by that? Prepare how?
I feel like the way gaming is going is gonna be mobile and PC.
Yes. But like what can they
Like,
do though to like it's not like they can you think that they should open up their Switch, like open up their handhelds so that it can play other games besides Nintendo games?
well, they're not looking to get like hardcore gamers, so maybe they're looking for the to stay in the realm they're in. I don't know. I don't know if that might be just the realm they stay in. The people who are
Yeah.
not looking for like super, I just want that Nintendo
Yeah.
brand. Give me my Mario, and I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, that's always what they've done. But like we are in a different time now than like when they dominated the handheld market before, meaning that like there were no other handhelds really to compete with like Game Boys and DS and even the Switch, the first Switch when it came out. But like now, yes, there is a lot more competition and a lot more appeal to like break away from them.
Mario.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And like a Switch is so limiting, so it's like you're only playing Nintendo games on there, whereas like you can play a variety of different games on like a handheld PC because there are a variety of games that are available on console and also on PC. So
They better drop a new Pokemon that's like Power World when the Switch 2 comes out.
but maybe Nintendo is gonna like I don't know. Maybe they're going to like kick it up. Like maybe they're gonna like try a little harder to acquire games because like there's some games that are on Switch now that are like not Nintendo games, like Hogwarts Legacy went to Switch and like others. So like maybe they're gonna like try to like broaden their catalog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like if they have a good launch, like some good launch games, like a Metroid, a brand new Metroid, a brand new Mario, all their flagship, heavy hitters. I can see
Yeah.
it doing good.
I think okay. So all the games that are reportedly set to release for the Switch, we have. Well, and this is not
I think
confirmed. This is like speculate report again. This is a report. A number of Switch 2 games are coming from Ubisoft, including a port of Assassin's Creed Mirage, the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is pretty cool, um, at a later date than it is launching for everything else. Uh, Rainbow Six Siege, the Mario and Rabbids games are also reportedly coming to Switch 2. Um, what else?
the
Metal Gear,
only new thing they showed in the trailer was the new um what is that,
the new
Mario Kart?
yeah, the new Mario game, yeah, is what they showed for a fact. So this is all report. Metal Gear Solid, uh, Microsoft Flight Simulator, um, Halo, Metro Prime 4. But again, this is all report. But
And
yeah,
then how good is this stuff gonna run? How good is it gonna look?
yeah,
Is it gonna be
exactly.
the same of the Switch One where you're getting like a watered down version? Like
I would hope not. I would hope that that was their biggest takeaway from the first Switch is that they need to up their graphics for sure. But we could be disappointed again. We'll see. Um, but yeah, if they're looking to like port over a lot of like big popular games, then I feel like the Switch could have a chance, really. It just depends on what they're willing to do to expand their catalog. Um, but we'll see. I don't know. I think in this market, they'll struggle a little bit to all of the handheld PCs that are out and coming out.
Mhm.
But yeah, no release date, so that'll be later in the year. So we'll see when that actually comes out. Uh oh, did we just talked about Marvel Rivals, right, James? The comic.
Yep. So they already had a digital comic, but now they're going to print physical editions of the comic. So it's essentially what the storyline of Marvel Rivals um, is coming to physical media. So more stuff for the comic shops.
Will you be buying
That's
it?
cool that it's getting a story because it doesn't really have like a story mode in the game, right?
Yeah, it's like well, not directly stated, but I mean, there's a story going on
Gotcha.
in the challenges and stuff like that. And well, they have like a comic thing inside the game that kind of details what's going on. So, but yeah, I'll probably buy this physically.
Of course you will. You're expanding your comic collection.
I like comics. I like Marvel Rivals. That's all
Where
it
do
takes.
do you have a bookshelf? Where do you put all your comic books?
Yeah, I got this bookshelf here. I'm getting another bookshelf.
But that bookshelf is full of Funko Pops.
Nah, man, there's some comics down there and
Oh,
some
there is? Okay.
JoJo's Blu-rays.
Mm.
Yep. Y'all
Do
don't
you
think it's I'm sorry.
No,
Go
no, go
ahead,
ahead. Go
Shannon.
ahead, Jaja.
I'm gonna say y'all don't think it's crazy after like the epic fail Concord was for Marvel Rivals to be like an epic success.
Is it from the same Is it from the same developers?
No,
Oh,
no,
oh,
no.
oh.
It's just the same type of game. It's
Oh, got
Overwatch,
it.
pretty much.
Well, I think it's because it's Marvel, honestly.
It's like
It's probably
insane.
what gave it the edge there.
Like the
Um,
the the success Marvel Rivals is having is like I feel like Concord had that equal in
Failures.
the opposite. Yeah. It's crazy.
I think it's because of the Marvel brand that has gave it an edge because it's familiar characters and stuff
But the
people like.
gameplay is actually fun. So like Marvel
Okay.
drew people in, but the game itself is actually fun.
And Concord was not.
I can't speak to that because I had never played it, but like there was nothing to draw me in besides, oh, it's like Overwatch.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there were, yeah. So the initial, that's what the initial branding of Marvel, I feel like, is what drew people in more than Concord, which is probably like just random. You know what I mean? Like, why
Yeah.
do I need to?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that was the thing that drew people in, and then the gameplay obviously is what keeps people there instead of like them dropping it after the first week or whatever. Um, so yeah. Uh,
Yep.
anything else in video game news before we move on to some TV movie news and anime news and all that other good stuff?
Mhm.
All right. Did any of you guys see Sonic? I know you guys were talking about going to see it, but I don't remember anyone actually saying that they want to see it in their
Yeah,
New
I
Year's
saw
games.
it the weekend it came out.
Did we talk about it? Was it good?
No, I need to
Yeah, it
go
was really
see it.
good.
It
I
was really
haven't seen
good.
it.
Okay. I have not, well, you guys know I've mentioned this before. I've never seen any of the Sonic movies. But Sonic 3 is now the second highest grossing video game movie of all time in North America behind Super Mario Bros. So it must have been really good.
Mhm.
Uh, um,
That Sonic Marvel rivalry continues. I'm
yep.
happy to see that Sonic is catching back up.
So it has now made over 204 million domestically after weekend 4 earned 11 million across 3,582 locations. So in total 384 million is where they're sitting at. So it surpassed Sonic 2 in the box office. Um but yeah, so Super Mario Bros, the that movie is still sitting at 1.3
Brilliant.
billion in the global box office. I did not know that the numbers were that high, so that's crazy. That'll probably be like a number one movie for a while, like video game adaptation movie. I don't even know like what could come out right now. Like we talked about what's getting adapted from video games like in the future. I don't even know what could come out right now that would surpass that,
I already
honestly.
know
I
what
was
it
gonna say
is.
What is
which
it?
Fortnite
one
movie.
A Fortnite movie? Are they making a Fortnite
Fortnite?
movie? Didn't they already do that?
Uh, they'll probably announce it soon now that I've gave away the sauce. So just pay me 1% of earnings and we'll call it a day.
They already
Fortnite
made
is
a
massive. I think people are sleeping on how huge Fortnite is.
but
Nah,
have
Fortnite
you
is crazy.
watched Free Guy? That Ryan Reynolds movie? Free Guy
Yeah.
is like a Fortnite live action movie, kind of. Um, kind of, a little bit, not really. Um,
If it had the Fortnite branding behind it,
yeah.
it would have blew this away.
But
But
like
yeah.
basically though, when you watch it, I'm like, this is Fortnite. Like the game that they're in, I'm like, this is a Fortnite game, you know? So It was like, but yeah, if they actually like had Fortnite branding, yes, it
Kind of,
would have been.
sort of. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. It felt like Fortnite because of all the NPCs and all the
Yeah.
we got. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was gonna ask James, which movie do you like better, Super Mario or Sonic 3?
I like Sonic better.
Ooh, hot
Guys,
take. You
I've
heard it
only
here first.
I've only seen the Mario movie once and I fell asleep in the theater, so there's a good
What?
chunk of it. There's a good chunk of it that I don't
It's a
remember.
really good movie.
I need to.
Like, it's
No, I
really
know.
good.
I wasn't bored. I was just tired. So I fell asleep. I just didn't
Oh,
watch
I
it again.
gotta go see that this week. I'm gonna go see Sonic. That's it.
It's still out, right? Because it didn't. When did it come out? Not that
I
long
feel
ago.
like,
Like like less than a
yeah,
month ago.
it should still be out.
Yeah. Put your. Oh wait, do you still have your Regal AMC whatever card you had? I forgot. No. Okay. I gotta get one because there's some stuff
Get my
coming out.
movie ticket straight through the job discount.
Um. Yeah, I have to watch. One day I'm gonna sit down and watch the Sonic movies. For some reason, I don't know. It's just not high on my radar to do. But if you guys are saying they're good, I'll watch them, I guess. But yeah, so that's number two. But yeah, again, I think Super Mario will probably hold the spot for a while, because there is no Fortnite movie. But if there was one, I'm sure that it would also do well. But I don't think anything coming out or expected to come out will surpass it. Maybe Zelda, because I think there will be
I
enough
was,
curiosity
I was
surrounding the
just
movie
gonna say,
to bring people out.
Shannon,
Yeah.
this is like the Marvel Avengers buildup we're doing right now. We're gonna drop Zelda. We might do a little Star Fox. We might. Who else we got to do, James? Mega Man. No, Mega Man's not a Smash.
It
Who's
is.
in Smash? He is.
Yeah,
Oh, so we need a Mega Man movie. That's
Mega
one of
Man.
my
I think that could
favorite
work.
characters.
Yeah.
So we getting there. The Smash Bros. Universe is happening. I don't care.
When they
Smash
yeah,
Bros.
but they have to
Cinematic
announce these
Universe.
things. They have not announced these things yet. But yeah, I'm sure. But like, well, Zelda, I think enough people will be curious about Zelda to see the movie, but I don't think it'll have longevity in the box office, depending on what they do with it. So let me shut up. I'm very curious to know how they're gonna make that and how they're
I
gonna pull
feel
it
like
off.
Star Fox would be a really good movie.
Star
I
Fox
don't know
would be a
why.
good movie, I think, if they did it right. Yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
Um, so we'll see. But congrats to Sonic for their box office success. Uh, all right, James, talk to us about Invincible season 3, which is coming out in a couple weeks.
Yep. So we got the schedule for it. Is they have released when the episodes are dropping. So it looks like they'll drop weekly until March 3rd. So the debut will be on February,
March
February,
13th.
March 13th.
Yeah,
Oh
is
yeah.
yeah, so it looks like they're gonna release 3 episodes on February 6th. That's the premiere
Yep.
week, and then it'll go weekly from there until March 13th. So it looks like there's only gonna be 8 episodes. I'm really tired of these 8 episode seasons. Because Invincible is not an hour, right? Invincible is half an hour. I don't remember.
I
It's
think
not
it's
an hour.
in
Is it an
between.
hour? Or
It's
like
I
somewhere in
don't think
between
it's a
there?
full hour, but I think it's more than 30 minutes though.
Okay. I'm tired of these 8 episode seasons, guys. Y'all got to give us a little bit more. Like, what's going on right now? 12 should be the standard, and we should not get anything less than that ever. Like,
Not only that, but like the breaks are so long. I'm like, did I even finish season 2? I can't
well,
remember the last thing that happened in Invincible. I'm like, there's so much stuff.
I
So
know.
much
But no,
stuff.
the break between season two, no, it was the break between season 1 and season 2 that was long. The break between season
Right.
2 and season 3 is actually short. It's only been,
Okay.
I think it's been exactly a year or a little bit
I'm
less than a
still
year. I
gonna
don't
have to watch a
remember.
recap because I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Because then part 2 came out in the summer, right? The part 2 of Invincible,
I
season
think
2.
so. Yeah.
So
I
it's been
remember it
less than
had a big gap
at
in
this
the
point,
season.
yeah, a big gap waiting for the season, then a big gap in between part 1 and part 2. But I think at this point now, it's been less than a year since um part 2 of season 2 came out. So that's good. And at least we're getting the full season all at once, and there's no stupid breaks in this season. So I think that'll do a lot for for this season because
Oh, it's kind of coming back to me what happened. The guy with the brain and
yeah.
okay. And yeah.
Yeah,
But
there was a bunch of like different plots in there. There were like 2 major plots. It was like the whole like alternate timeline plot with the guy with the brain, and then there was the whole plot with the what are they called? His
with
homeworld
the
people.
dad's race.
Viltrumites.
The
Yeah.
Viltrumites. There were those 2 plot lines, and I think I have to rewatch it. I don't know if I want to rewatch it or if I just want to watch somebody's recap video on YouTube, honestly, um, so I can remember what happened.
Yeah, Omni-Man's in jail somewhere.
Yes, And he's like trying to be a good guy now, or like a father. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then like Mark has like the alien brother. Yeah.
Oh
Um
yes, yes, that whole plot with the mom going, yeah.
yeah, there's a lot happening. So I'm gonna watch a recap video, but yeah, that's coming out in a couple weeks. Uh it's dropping right before MegaCon. So I'll be watching that on the plane.
You know what? I might have to recap.
What?
I might have to go back and watch Daredevil from
Oh
Netflix.
my God, the Daredevil trailer. That's what I forgot to put in there. We got that this week too, guys. Um, how could I forget?
I might have to watch it all over. That Daredevil trailer looks
Yeah.
absolutely crazy.
And James is gonna have to watch it for the first time.
You know, it didn't look that interesting to me.
Woof.
Yeah. I maybe I'm just not a Daredevil fan.
Possibly. I mean, that could be it.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
so like I
James.
had no context, so I was just looking at it. I was like, okay, we got some Daredevil.
Have
Don't know
you
that,
have
don't
you
know nothing
watched
about the
the
guy.
Netflix one? Did you watch the Netflix one?
He didn't watch
Nah,
it.
yeah, I didn't watch it at
Okay.
all.
Yeah. That's why
Because
he that's why he
I
doesn't have
gotta
a
go
context.
back. I gotta finish Echo because I didn't finish Echo.
Oh.
Like when I was watching EA Boss do his breakdown of the trailer, he's like, okay, the show is going off where we left off, Daredevil and Kingpin. Kingpin, we last saw him in Echo with doing all this stuff. And what he showed him doing, he was playing with some technology. I'm like, I've never seen that scene in my life. So obviously I didn't finish Echo. So I need to go finish Echo and I might watch the Daredevils over and maybe Defenders. Maybe Defenders.
Didn't we think Kingpin was dead? Or did that happen at the beginning of the season? Or did that happen in
It happened at the end of Hawkeye, I want
Oh,
to say.
Hawkeye, that's where okay, sorry, I'm confusing it now. I need to probably rewatch Echo too, because I was
And
like half paying attention.
yeah, he came back in Echo and apparently did some stuff that I'd never seen.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like you
Um,
finished it. Maybe, but James, maybe it didn't appeal to you because you have no context of the original Daredevil. Because this,
that's what I was getting at.
yeah, because this Daredevil is directly canon to the original show. All of the original characters from the Netflix Daredevil are back for this show. So, I mean, yeah, if you
I
have
think
no context of it, then
even the villain that he fought in the fourth, the whatever the last season was, the
mm,
villain that he fought in that one was in the trailer.
hmm
Like he's back, so
yeah. So there's a lot of
it's great
context.
continuation.
There's a lot of context directly from the Netflix show. And I just like to point out that like it wasn't supposed to be this way. So like remember they were working on Daredevil and then they scrapped the whole thing and then they got new writers and directors and then they decided to go in this direction.
I'm
So
glad they did.
yeah, hopefully this was the better way to go because I don't know what they were planning to do. I don't know what they were planning to do before. Some kind of weird Disney thing where they F it up like they normally do. But I'm glad they went in this direction. It's good to see like everyone back. Like nothing has changed.
Mhm.
The Netflix show was very popular and it was very good. So it was
They
good that they decided
hinted
to go this way.
we might get Luke Cage. That scene in 42nd Street where the Kingpin's face was everywhere.
Hmm.
If you look like on the left hand side, there's an advertisement for Harlem's Paradise. So
We
that's the
should
bar that
because
is in Luke Cage.
just
So
put everyone in there. Bring us back the Defenders.
everybody, but
See
get a new Iron Fist.
Some Jessica Jones. No, not Iron
Recast
Fist. We
Iron
don't
Fist.
have we can just forget that that ever happened because Iron
Bring
Fist was terrible. But
yes, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage can come back, but yeah, Danny Rand we need a new Danny Rand.
but James, I feel like you should give like maybe you should watch like the first episode of the Netflix show and then decide because I feel like you would like it. Just like how you weren't gonna watch The
Yeah.
Penguin, but then you
I think
ended
I'm
up
gonna pass on
loving.
this one. I
But
like Batman though. Daredevil, I don't like Daredevil.
you don't like. So you've never liked Daredevil ever?
No,
It
not
never
really.
appealed to you?
Even
Oh.
if, like there was a movie that came out years and years ago, I watched. I wasn't all that
Oh,
interested. So
The one where Ben
Ben
Affleck was
Affleck.
Daredevil?
I
Yeah.
think that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you should use that as a reference because that movie
Yeah.
was.
Well, the character of Daredevil himself doesn't really interest me. Not that I have anything
Um,
against blind people or lawyers, but it
I
just
was about to say.
we have Spider-Man.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, Jaja. Well, me and you will be talking about Daredevil when it comes out.
You guys enjoy.
Yeah,
I might watch something
Daredevil.
classic
Like what?
Daredevil was one of those
like
hit
The
heroes.
Wire.
Oh my God.
Like
Okay.
wait, what happened? What you say
Yeah,
about the Wire?
I might watch a real classic like The Wire
Oh,
instead.
oh God. Okay.
I've
Okay.
never actually seen The Wire.
I've never seen The Wire either, actually. I feel like that's
You've
not something
never
we
seen
should.
The
I don't think
Wire?
that's something we should be saying
Nah.
out loud. I'm gonna edit this out.
Nor Breaking
You've
Bad.
never seen The Wire?
I've only seen a couple episodes of Breaking Bad. I haven't actually seen it either in its
Yeah.
entirety. Yeah.
Maybe I'll put that in my watch
Josh,
list for this year.
Wait, time out, James. You've never seen The Wire?
I've never
Nah,
seen it
never.
either.
When it was coming out,
What?
I think I might have lived in Italy at the time, so I wasn't watching anything.
Wait, you lived in Italy? What?
Yeah, I used to live in Italy.
Wait,
Nah,
what?
you have
Are
to
you
watch
lying?
it.
Wait, when?
Why would I lie to you guys?
Wait. When did you live in
I lived in
Italy?
Italy in middle school.
You did?
Yeah.
Wait, I never knew this. Wait, why? Why'd you live in?
My dad's in the Navy.
Oh, your dad's in the Navy. Okay, wait. I never knew that. Wow. How long were you there?
For 3 years.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was such a random thing that I've literally never heard you say in the time that I've known you.
Wait.
So I
Yeah,
just
I may have
didn't.
never brought it up. But yeah, no, I think when The Wire was coming out, like I wasn't watching any sort of like live action. Like I just watched cartoons
So
Mm.
all the
no
time.
Sopranos?
Didn't watch Sopranos. No, yeah, any live action that came out before, I want to say like 2012, I probably have not seen. Unless it's The Office.
Are you fluent in Italian? I'm just
Yeah.
wondering. You are? Oh my
Mhm.
God. I'm learning something new about James every single day. It's crazy. Okay. Well, that's your excuse. That's a good one. I don't have an excuse. I've never watched it. I don't have a good excuse as to why I was not living overseas at any point of
You've,
my life.
you've seen all the Godfathers, right?
Haven't seen those.
I haven't seen The
I've seen
Godfather either.
Scarface though. I watched Scarface.
Shannon,
I've
you
never
are
seen Scarface.
breaking my heart right now.
I know. I'm really bad. I've literally never seen any of those classics. It's really bad. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna look up when
Um,
it came out.
but look, James is in the same boat as me. He's never seen The Godfather either. But I know all the references. I know all the classic
He
cultural
said he
references.
saw it.
No,
You didn't see it
he
either,
said
James?
Scarface he's seen.
Nah, yeah, Scarface I have seen, but
Not
I didn't
No
see The Sopranos.
Godfather?
Godfather, nah. I
Oh,
know
wow.
some different
Oh,
random
wow.
scenes from it. I've seen bits
Yeah.
and pieces, but I never sat and watched it.
I know the cultural references. I feel like that's all that matters.
Oh, no. No Donnie Brasco, no Heat, no.
Yeah, I don't even know what those
What's
are.
another
But
Al Pacino one? Casino? Casino. You tell me you've seen Casino.
No.
maybe.
Oh,
I can't confirm. I did not live in the United States when The Wire came out. So
oh my gosh.
I know. Sorry,
Any movie
Jaja.
with Al Pacino and what's this other guy's name? They always do movies together. Mafia movies, mob movies.
I'll put this on my list to like bring myself up to the times of these classic movies. I'll make some time to watch The Godfather. Maybe not all three of them. There's three of them, right?
There's three of them. I think
Maybe
the second one is my favorite.
I'll watch the first one and see how I like it, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna watch the other two.
You're
I'll add
not,
that.
you're not getting through the Godfather.
Wait, why? So now you think I'm not gonna like it?
I think you're not gonna like it. I don't think you're gonna get through it.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because it's like kind of slow in the beginning. Like you gotta it's a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue.
Okay. I can keep up with dialogue. It just depends. I'll try.
But it's like gangster dialogue.
So you don't. So what are you trying to say? That I'm
Not
too.
your jam. It's not your jam. I don't think. I don't know. You don't like Power. You don't like. You never seen The Wire.
I don't.
So
But I don't like Power because I
it's
just
all
don't. I just
gangster
feel
criminal.
there's a very specific reason I don't like Power, and it is because I just think that we can move away from the drug dealer tropes for our people. Like we could be doing something else. Like why can't I'm just tired of that trope for us. So
But
that's why I don't like Power.
But that was the whole point of the show. He was trying not to be a drug dealer. It was the white boy that his friend that he was trying to like stay being a drug dealer.
But then did he stay? Okay, he was trying not to be a drug dealer, but then did he stay being a drug dealer?
He was trying to get out, Shannon.
But did he get out? But
they was forcing him to stay in, right?
Yeah.
James? Like,
even his wife.
he was actively trying to get out. Like he did not want to do it no more.
But he was still doing it. Okay.
Unfortunately, it was circumstantial.
Listen, it's different from Breaking Bad. Like he got drunk off the money. That's when the show where he got drunk off the money. He was like, I reached the goal I wanted to reach, but let me just take over the whole game if I can.
That's what happens when the money starts coming in. But
Okay, we went on a tangent just now. That's pretty
we
funny.
really did. But
All
great
because I
tangent,
haven't
guys.
seen Daredevil.
All because James has not seen. But anyway, the trailer looks great, so I can't wait for Daredevil to come out so you can watch that. And it's gonna be our first 20 something episode Marvel show that we've ever gotten. So we should all be happy about this. Um,
Speaking of Marvel stuff, I think a new Captain America trailer dropped too. Did y'all see that?
no, I did not see the trailer, but yes, I
I
did
avoided
hear
it
that it came
purposely.
out.
Yeah,
Captain America is coming
the
out in
movie's
a couple weeks.
looking better and better.
Yes, it is. And that is coming out in February 13th. So we are a month away from the
Mhm.
release of that. So I will be going to see that, and it's gonna be good. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna hype myself up too much. I'm probably not gonna watch the trailer either, honestly, just because I'd rather
The
wait.
trailer's good.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
trend of the trailers showing too much stuff, so I've been
Yeah.
avoiding them.
Yeah, Marvel tends to give it all away up front. And it just harms the movie later because we've seen everything in the trailer and there's no other surprises. Uh, but yeah. Talk to us about Castlevania, James, because you put it in here. No context. What's going on with Castlevania?
Oh, it dropped. Did anybody start watching it?
Oh my God, no, I'm so but actually I'm haven't watched Castlevania in a couple seasons.
Oh yeah, you're tripping. You didn't see the last season of
I'm
Nocturne?
tripping.
Yeah.
You're tripping. You haven't seen
Castlevania's
it
on
though.
Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I just got my Netflix back. So
Oh,
give me some time with
did you
Netflix.
convince your brother to upgrade to the
Oh,
plan that lets
wait,
you?
I didn't tell you guys. I
No.
thought I told you guys. So after the last conversation, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit up my brother and just give him the money, whatever. But someone told me to just log on to Netflix on my Xbox, where the only place I'm logged in at where. So I just logged in and it let me in. It said,
Oh,
hey, choose your user, and it was there. So I'm
oh,
like,
nice.
okay,
Nice.
But be
either
careful because they might sense that you're using it and kick you off again. Hopefully not though.
or my brother's paying for the sharing. I gotta hit him up and see
Yeah.
what's going on with that.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah. I have
Yeah,
to I'm very behind on Castlevania. I like Castlevania. I just didn't like I don't think I definitely watched all of season 1 and I watched some of season 2 and that's where I fell off. So, I got to get back on there.
Oh,
Uh,
well, Nocturne is like
So,
a, I don't want to say a spinoff, but it's a different than regular Castlevania.
okay.
Yeah. So season
But
two of Nocturne just started.
oh, I never okay. But still, do I need context from having watched all of Castlevania
Um,
for the spinoff?
kinda. It's like in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, I will continue. I will put that on my watch list. I have so many things that I'm just there's like a lot of stuff that's out right now and it's impossible to watch it all. Like I want to like I didn't get a chance to watch JoJo's this week at all, so I got to jump back in there.
Oh yeah,
And
you for sure tripping.
okay. At least I
oh,
started it though. I'm very far. I'm surprised not very far, but I'm surprised how deep into it I am. So I'm good. You know, you got to give me some credit there. I'm good.
Yeah, you doing your thing.
did you guys see the Spider-Man trailer? Animated series, first year in high
Yes.
school or college.
Yes. We that came out a couple weeks ago. I feel like I
Can we
put it in the
talk
rundown.
about it?
I don't know if we talked about it, but I did
Okay.
see that trailer. When is that starting? Is that starting also this month?
Um, Let me see. I think I have the episode release schedule right here. January 29th, the first two
Oh,
episodes.
shoot. That is next week. All right. So I'll be watching that.
And then
That's
they're releasing 3, 4, and 5 on February 5th. And then episodes 6, 7, 8 on February 12th. And then 9 and 10 on February 19th. That's interesting.
also they're releasing 2 episodes at a time.
Yeah,
Shoot,
sometimes
shoot
3.
3 a week.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
This is on Disney Plus, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just got my Disney Plus account back, so I'm back in there.
Oh
So
yeah,
I can
you got
just in
some
time.
watching to do.
Yes, I bundled it with my Hulu. I realized that I was wasting money paying for ad-free Hulu, $18, when the Disney Plus Hulu bundle is $20. I'm like, what is going on? So so now I have my Disney Plus back. So I'll be watching that when it comes out too. That's what I'm saying. So many things to watch from like all different areas.
Mhm.
Anime, superhero stuff. Like it's just like there's an influx of things that are out this year, which is good because it'll distract us from the things that are happening in the real world. Uh,
We got our writers back.
yep. All right, let's jump to some anime. manga news. So Spider-Man announces a brand new Marvel manga, that's coming out. We have that to look forward to. James, I don't know if you had seen this previously, but I feel like this
I
would,
had it. It looks very interesting.
yeah, spike your
Mhm.
interest particularly. So the manga is going to be called Spider-Man. It's called Shadow Warrior. And it's a brand new original story that focuses on Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Gwen. So they travel back to feudal Japan in order to stop Kingpin, who has mysteriously taken control. But upon getting there, a new surprising host of bonds with the Venom symbiote. A new surprising host bonds with the Venom symbiote to become a whole new kind of Venom. So it seems like it has an interesting story. Um, there's been a couple of like superhero crossover into feudal Japan type style. Like we had Batman, like the
Batman,
Batman
yeah.
anime, yeah, if you guys remember that. Which is also him going back to feudal Japan or took place in feudal Japan, one of those. So now we have this also. This is apparently not the first time that Spider-Man has crossed over with like anime manga stuff. Uh there was like a Spider-Man the manga years, a Spider-Man the manga like years ago, which I've never heard of, so that's cool. And there were different collaborations with Spider-Man and like anime stuff. He had a crossover with Attack on Titan, which I don't remember. Does anyone remember that? Was that like a special
Wow,
episode?
I hadn't seen it.
Apparently that was a thing. Um, and then there was a special one-off with Iron Man that was written and illustrated by the Yu-Gi-Oh creator that I guess we also missed at some point.
I do
Um,
vaguely remember like Attack on Titan Marvel like crossover event, but
like a like a manga chapter or like
yeah,
it wasn't animated.
like the Avengers were fighting the Titans type of thing, something like that.
Hold on, wait, I'm Googling
Like,
this.
but yeah, this looks like it's gonna be good. It comes out September 16th. Got some ways to go before it comes out, but
I
I'm interested.
I think I'll buy that. Take a trip into the city to my closest comic book shop and find it. Um, yeah, I'm trying to find. I Googled it, and I feel like this is not something that's like popping up easily. So like I don't really know where this was.
It said Miles Morales and Ghost Spider are gonna be in this.
Yeah, it looks interesting. So I definitely think I'll pick myself up a copy of that and read it when it comes out. Um, and there's a Barbie manga that's announced for 2026. It's very interesting. It's very cool that anime and manga are becoming more mainstream, but it's very interesting the type of crossovers that we're getting from this. Who put this in the James, did you put this in the rundown? Tell us about this.
Yeah. While you were fighting for your life here, I just put some random things
I
that I
was like,
see.
what's going on? But we're good. Okay.
Yeah. So well, both Barbie and Hot Wheels are getting manga style graphic
What?
novels in 2026. So
Oh God. Okay.
yep.
Okay. Okay. I wonder, like, what is gonna be what story plot are they making for Hot Wheels? Is there a plot even there?
I wonder. Yeah, I feel like they've had series before.
They have, right? Hot Wheels has been a show,
I
has
feel
it?
like they've had a shows
I
and
feel
stuff like
like they
that.
have
Interesting. Okay.
like a Saturday morning cartoon. I feel like I don't know. I might be wrong.
Okay. So, I mean, having a Barbie manga is a cool way to introduce more people into the manga universe. So, I mean, that's cool. Um, maybe
Company
I'll,
that's publishing it, they typically do slice of life type of things. So it seems like it'll be in that lane, which I mean, what else would we expect from Barbie, really?
yes.
So Shannon may be familiar with this a little title called Fruits Basket. So
Oh,
Tokyo Pop
I
is,
love
yeah,
Fruits Basket. Yes.
they're the ones that published that. So it's from the same people that make that.
Oh, okay. This sounds more interesting to me. I will be reading it just to read it.
Yep.
I'll see what that's like.
They also
Um,
produced this other show that you may have heard of called Sailor Moon.
wait. Oh my God. What a great lineup we have backing us right now. I'm definitely will read. Well, it comes out in 2026, so it's like I'm gonna forget about this, but until it comes out. But when it does come out, I will read it, knowing that it's being created by people that have had reputable shows and and yeah, reputable shows and properties. Love Fruits Basket. Everyone knows I love Sailor Moon, so it's gonna be great. Oh, speaking of Sailor Moon the musical, like the musical show is going on in North America, like the Japan show is going on a North American tour, and I'm very excited about that. So
Are you going?
I'm gonna go. The tickets go on sale on the 31st, and they're gonna be in New York in April. So I'm gonna look at how much tickets cost when they drop, and I will be buying the tickets.
Don't even look at the price. Just go ahead and buy it.
That's true. I should, because this is something I definitely want to do.
Yeah.
Um, you're a Sailor Moon fan too, James. You should go when they're in. Oh, never mind. They're not even gonna be anywhere near you at all.
Or near me. Unfortunate. Dang, I would have went.
Would you have?
Dress.
Just come down to New York and see it with me and Spivey, who I haven't told about it yet, but we're definitely gonna go.
I'll come in
uh,
my tuxedo mask cosplay.
but yeah, I'm very excited about that. Okay, cool. So interesting. Interesting about this indeed. So I will read this in a year when it comes out. Um, all right. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up for this week?
Real quick, the fan made episode. It's like a 15-minute episode. It's an alternate ending to Attack on Titan called Attack on Titan Requiem.
Oh,
They've been
yes.
talking about it for a
I heard that was
while.
out.
It's
Mhm.
out. So if you want to watch that,
Are you gonna watch it?
and absolutely,
Of course
are
you
you
are.
crazy?
Wait, so where do we watch this? On YouTube?
I'm assuming
Okay.
they say you can find it online, so I'm assuming it's on YouTube.
Okay.
And then Attack on Titan: The Last Attack. It's gonna take the final episodes and put it in the movie. It's coming out February 10th.
Ugh, no.
Super hyped for that.
Let us not scam ourselves into giving them money for
I
this.
am going to watch that,
I am
Shannon.
so tired of Attack on Titan. It's time for Attack on Titan to die. Okay? It's
I
over.
just I
It's
just
over.
finished watching the first 30 episodes, which is just
Again?
anime greatness. Oh my God.
It is time for
Those
Attack on
first
Titan
30
to
episodes,
die. It's over. Why are we doing this?
Attack on
Why?
Titan will never die.
Yes, it
Never,
should though.
never, ever.
It should. Like,
Mhm.
why would you go to the movies? I know you're gonna go to the movies, Jaja, because you love Attack on Titan.
Might see
But
it
why
twice.
would you go to the movies to watch the last four episodes when you can watch it right now in your house for free?
Sorry, Shannon.
Theater experience is different. You know,
If they
just
had Sailor Moon in the movie theater right now, you would go, right?
No, I don't think so, actually. I don't think so.
I don't believe you.
Well, it depends. It depends on what Sailor Moon they're putting in the theater. If they're putting
If
Sailor
they
Moon, the movie
remastered the
R, if they're
old
putting the R,
cartoon,
the cartoon, no, no, no. If they
what
put the
about the
R,
Deke dub?
mm, I
Wait,
would
did you buy
probably
that yet?
no.
We'll find it at
And you know what?
Medicom
I
for
meant
you.
to ask somebody for it for Christmas, and I completely forgot.
Oh, dang.
I need to like, because like then when it comes to Christmas, like, what do I want? Then I can't think. But I definitely could have asked for that, and that would have been a good gift. Um, but yeah, maybe I'll just buy it for myself. Yeah, but if they put the Sailor Moon movie R in the theater, I would go see that because I love that movie. That's my favorite Sailor Moon movie. But in the Deke dub version of that, even more so, I would go see it. But I think that's as far as it goes. I don't think you could put anything else in the theater that I've already seen that I would go to the theater to see.
Shannon, you went to go see Gurren Lagann.
I thought, but to be
Oh
fair,
yeah, she was hoodwinked with
to
that
be
one.
fair, I was hoodwinked. I thought it was an original movie. I had no idea what it was actually gonna be. And I was mad about that. And I came on here and said that I
I
was tricked.
I honestly think you're traumatized from that.
I am. I am.
You
Probably.
came back so pissed from seeing that
I
movie.
I was so
Yeah,
mad.
you're upset.
I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh, okay, we're getting a nice little recap of what happened in the in the show. But like, no, it was like that the whole time. I was so angry. Um, they should never, we
Yeah,
should
but
stop
I'm
doing this.
going in expecting something like that for Attack on Titan. Just in
That's what he
movie
wants to
theater,
see.
surround sound greatness.
Let me know let me know
I
how you
will.
like it.
I'm
Actually,
definitely gonna let you know.
and I take it back too. I've gone to the movies because like they put Ghibli movies back in the theater all the time, and I've gone to see a couple of like Ghibli movies when they put them back in the theater. Like, but I mainly do that to
It
take people that have never seen a Ghibli movie to see a Ghibli movie in the movie
Put
theater.
people on.
Yeah.
it comes out the day after the convention ends. So
What?
look at
Medicom?
that.
Mm.
You're lucky. We could have gone and seen it together.
No, you will not be taking me to the movies to see Attack on Titan. Sorry, Jaja.
It almost
Sorry.
happened. The stars almost aligned.
Ugh, no.
Oh, we
But
didn't mention, but the Demon Slayer movie is coming out this year.
yes, it is.
So which is actually the next part,
Yep.
and they got a release date for September.
Oh, September.
Yeah,
That's gonna be right around the corner.
I
I'm
read somewhere, but it wasn't confirmed. It said they plan to bring a movie every 2 years. So at this rate, we'll be watching Demon
every
Slayer
two
until
years, you see,
2029.
but this
Yeah,
is another, see, to this point, this is another thing because I feel like they're gonna take this and drag it out so much, especially since the end of Demon Slayer is all fighting. It's all fights. It's not like there's any like substantial like plot or compelling dialogue. That it's all fights and like literally
yeah, all
like
smoke,
why there's no reason to drag it out
all
for
smoke, and one single arc too. That also that.
yeah. Well, technically two. It's technically two arcs. So like it's like the Infinity Castle, and then it's like Sunrise Countdown. Like when they are outside the Infinity Castle is technically a separate arc. But like there's like I don't think we need to drag this out for 5 years. I don't think
Nope,
so. Like
not at
there's
all.
literally no reason for it, and like it's gonna give people a bad taste in their mouth about Demon Slayer. So I wish that they didn't do that. They should have given instead of every 2 years, they need to give us a movie every year. Like 2 years in between each one, just for not just for a
Yeah,
continuation of more fights
because the
is
amount of
how it
content
should be.
left, it would make sense if it was just one last season, like a longer
Exactly.
season. But
Yeah. I
they
mean,
want to do a movie.
I understand them wanting to like recoup a lot of their money by doing a theatrical release, but if they were gonna do that, they should have just released one movie every year. Just animate it all now. I'd
I,
rather them take the time to animate the whole thing now and make the whole thing now and then just release it 1 year after the other instead of them taking
hmm
the
That's
time
how
in between
Attack
to
on
do it.
Titan did it, right? They didn't wait 2 years. They did it 1 year, and then they came back with the movie the next year, right?
I don't remember because I was annoyed. But you see, this is the same thing. It's the same thing's
But
gonna happen with me with Demon Slayer, and I don't want that because I love Demon Slayer, and I don't want that to happen. But it is going
Glad
to.
I checked it out in the library.
yeah, aren't you glad you read it? Because I feel
hmm
sorry for the people who haven't
But
read it.
that's why I read Attack on Titan too. I'm like, I refuse to be played like this. I'm gonna find out. I'm taking the ending into my own hands and figuring out what happens. And that's why I read Demon Slayer also. So, but still though, like people are looking forward to seeing it animated. Like that's the big appeal. That's the huge appeal of the anime. Like it's animated so beautifully. But yeah, they should not have done it this way. So it's dumb. Um, but yeah, I guess we'll have part one to look forward to in September, and then part two to look forward to in 2028 or whatever. Like whatever. Like I don't know. Or 2027. I don't know. Are we even gonna be alive to see to see all of it animated? I don't know.
Hopefully.
We'll
Global
see.
warming doesn't accelerate.
hmm all right. Anything else, guys?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, guys, as always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blurs Nerds. If you have a VPN, or if you're in another country listening to Blurs and Nerds, you can follow. You can still follow us on TikTok. Although we can't post anything on there, but you can rewatch some of our old content, if you want to. Um, it's crazy how like other parts, like everywhere else in the world, is still using TikTok. Well, like we can't use TikTok anymore.
That's funny.
So, I might get a VPN just to keep posting on our page so that people elsewhere can follow us.
TikTok will probably be back by the end of the week.
That's true.
hmm
That's true. Well, if so, that'll be great. Um,
Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow I'll be back.
mhm. Yeah,
Doesn't he get inaugurated in soon?
he's getting inaugurated tomorrow on
Yeah,
Martin Luther. Well, sorry,
it's the first thing he's
when
gonna do.
people listen to this podcast, he got inaugurated yesterday on Martin Luther King Day, which I'm offended by personally, but it's fine. Um, what else? So yes, if TikTok is back, follow us on TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are interested in visuals, um, follow us on YouTube and subscribe to us there and leave us a comment and tell your friends and blah blah blah. And if you're listening to us, download our episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.